Hello everyone and welcome back to another Universe Sandbox video, and today we're going to be doing part 3 of evolving a custom solar system from birth to death version 14. So, if you remember last episode, this system got pretty wild. The orbits have been absolutely ruined. We can see it looks like the realistic ice giant has been ejected while I was doing the intro there. I don't remember that being ejected last episode. So, as you can see, already chaos is unfolding. We've already got some extreme orbits. That red dwarf we picked up is still hanging on in there around the system. It's a very, very distant star now, so it caused quite a lot of chaos last episode. It's slung past, and it's kind of been caught in the gravity, so it's hanging on in there on the very far reaches of this system now. We can see that orbits from both of the stars, they are having constant star transfers. So let's speed this up and actually just watch as this unfolds. So you can see Bernard's star's orbit is hanging on. I don't think it's going to come back, but we will see. So let's continue the evolution here. Now, as you can see, it looks like the realistic ice giant has been completely ejected now at this point. Doesn't think that is going to return. So, not good. And yeah, well, if you remember last episode, when the Bernard star, when that actually came in, that caused an absolute unbelievable level of chaos to the orbits and ejected a lot of things. Looks like Polyphemus has had it as well. Looks like that's 2 ice giants ejected straight away, following right on from last episode. Not good news for those guys. That's finished. That is not coming back. So that's gone. Polyphemus is hanging on in there. We will see about that. Let's continue speeding up. Let's oh yeah. I don't see that coming back. But anyways, yes, the stars themselves today, it's volcano day. Quite literally. So things are going to be going pretty extreme here. If you remember there, we've got this crazy glowing world here. Oh my gosh, look at the state of that. So not great. Let's continue. And then we're going to get straight on with the stars here because this is what we're all here to see, really. So let's go ahead and throw a quick save in because we've already lost 2 objects. So there you go. Now, luminosity stats are going to be getting insane. Radius, we're going to go over an immediate double. Luminosity, we're going to go a double, then a double again. Things are getting wild. Obviously, Alpha B, slightly evolving, a little slower. We're going to do a double there. And radius, do a little bit of a multiply. So that's a 37 suns. Alpha A is now at 153. So Alpha A is evolving rapidly faster at this point. So if we press play now, we're going to start to see that habitable zone get pretty insane. So we can even see the gas giants now. They're going to start receiving temperature. Oh yes, so the facile there. -12 here. So pretty much all the objects around Alpha A are almost receiving temperature at this point. I think the inner solar system is going to be absolutely wild now. 1800 degrees at this glowing blue one now. That is crazy. How much is it glowing now? Let's have a look. Oh yeah. Look at that. That's crazy. Okay, so yeah, that one is on fire. This one here, 1000 degrees on the second planet. It's looking quite good actually, the visuals. I quite like the visuals of that actually. There you go. So there's the second planet. Eternity's one. We've got the Venus that was, yeah, that's evolved literally into the future Venus at this point. So there it is. Not looking good around there either. That was the only real habitable object in this system. Galombi, that's one of the desert planets. And anything further out are just basically hot rocks at this point. There they are. I mean, this one is a bluish gas by the looks of it. Yeah, very thick atmosphere there. Okay. Facile. Gas giant. Starting to receive a bit of a temperature as well. Going, it's constantly increasing. I mean, let's actually let the simulation run for a bit and actually watch as this unfolds. So, yeah, that should be enough time for it to all go on. Alpha B. Kind of keep an eye on the planets around here as well. Closest one to the star here, 1300. Second one's 2000 degrees. So this one has way more greenhouse than the first one. Look at that. Oh, yeah. These orbits are all pretty ruined, though, from previous encounters. So, there you go. Curio. Got Kalos here. That's the radioactive world. Only at 79 degrees. Minor Bat's Vulcan planet. That's at 12. We've got Aria here. Hot gas giant. 84 degrees as well. Okay. And the last of the planets here with its own little moon it stole. There you go. -125. Could this be a potential life candidate? Does it contain any water? It does. No way. Is it actually gonna? I will be surprised if this actually does show something. Let's wait for it to warm up. Let's see if we can get liquid water. Maybe we have to raise the sea level. Let's see if that can actually become habitable in the future. I mean, that's pretty wild. Alpha B needs a little more evolution, so we're going to continue in the evolution phase. Let's continue speeding up time, though. Watch those orbits. Polyphemus is chilling on the far edges now. I doubt that's going to really see much. Is it getting any sunlight? Just barely. That very, very far distant ice giant there. Oh dear. Not looking great, is it? Oh. Right, so that is long gone. Red Dwarf out there. I mean, effectively, we should be evolving that, but the Red Dwarf ages so much slower that by the time these guys are going, the Red Dwarf will barely change. So, yeah, we'll leave that alone for now. Polyphemus. Is it going to return? There's no way. Surely not. Oh, dear. Right, anyways, so, yeah, most of the orbits, I mean, around... Now the ice giants have been ejected, it looks like the orbits are fairly I'm going to say they're fairly stable now. Look, that isn't changed. Look, everything's pretty much perfect in that orbit. There's a little wobble between some of the like the 5th and 6th planet there, but everything seems fairly stable now. It's finally cleared itself out, all this system. This one, on the other hand, there's still a little bit of changes, but again, it looks like it's, for the most part, things are fairly stable now. So all of the other stuff's been ejected. Polyphemus has returned to the chaos. I mean, there it is. It's receiving light now. I don't know if that's going to hold on, though, we have to say. I mean, that's not looking great. It's trying to hold in there, but I'm not seeing it. Right, we're going to zoom out, though, because further out, I'm going to remove this now. That's gone. What's this? That's gone as well. Oh, we lost one of the other radioactive planets has gone, so we've lost that. Okay. Oh, what's that? Oh, Crumbler! Not Crumbler! Oh, I remember Crumbler! What happened to Crumbler? It's gone. Oh, dear. Okay. Right, so this is our final sort of set of objects now. So let's go for another save. So, not looking great there. Alrighty, so slow things down because stars are getting red now. Let's go ahead and have a look. So, Alpha A, again, we're going to double it up. Let's look at it in the AU stat now. We're starting to get there. Yeah, 0.1 AUs. Things are getting pretty extreme. And we're going to, temperature at this point is going to be, well, luminosity, I should say, is going to be getting pretty wild. We can see there's already material being lost. We've really increased the star now. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now for B, I mean, it is slightly younger and not as large, but Alpha B at this point should be getting a lot bigger as well. So, maybe not that large yet. I'm not ready to put it to 0.1 AU, but luminosity again, it's going to skyrocket now. There you go. But I do kind of want to see, you know, before we do that, I do kind of want to see if that planet would ever become habitable. So we're going to lower this down. I just want to see. It's on the edge of Alpha A's. Oh, yeah. So let's speed up time from here. You can see things are changing, though. Right, so how are we doing over here? Is that world ever going to become anything decent? May have passed its point, to be honest. Still minus 112! Is it going to warm up or what? Oh, my God. Right. Speed up time. I want to see if this guy actually has anything. Come on. I mean, if it enters the Alpha A... Oh, no, it's not in the Alpha A region. Never mind. It's still... No, it's still not enough. Okay. Alpha B. Okay, well, W straight away. Right, surely. Double luminosity, is that enough to give it the kick it needs? Still not. How reflective is this guy? What is it just... What's the albedo on it? Let's have a look. I'm really surprised that hasn't gone yet. It's 70%. Okay. Wowee. Alright. Alpha B. Double it again. 215 now. I mean, things are getting pretty wild. So, yeah, it goes straight into the hundreds at this point. So, yeah, if it did have a habitable phase, it wouldn't last long at all. It would just... Maybe you'd have liquid water for a very few million years, if that, but I don't think that would last long. But obviously, we're evolving at rapid stages here, so we're going to go straight past that now. Alpha B, Alpha A, that's at 2,000. I mean, it's evolving fast. I mean, I think this guy should be roughly around there at this point. I mean, it's all estimates, but I'm trying to keep it to try and keep them roughly in line with each other. So it really is the end of days now over here. Everything's getting pretty hot. Obviously, Alpha A is getting very, very large at this point. I mean, we'll probably see the first planet being engulfed at this point, the glowing blue. I don't think that's going to last too much longer. Yeah, not looking great, is it? I think maybe we should start to see maybe a little more red from the red giant phase coming into phase now. So there you go. We're looking at 2 red giant stars at the same time. But remember, Alpha A effectively will pop first, so we're just going to see how that plays out. I mean, trying to get a white dwarf to work in this could be quite a difficult one with 2 stars at once, but we'll see what the best we can do. So, there you go. Polyphemus, the only object that's still cold by the looks of things. Oh dear. Is it going to ever return, or is it going to slingshot? We will see. It's going to slingshot eventually, it's got to. There's no way it holds on with that orbit. Let's continue Planet plate. Right, let's... Oh, it's slinging by. Oh! Oh, it's slung straight round there. Oh, ho, ho. God, how is it hanging on? Well, any fans of this planet? There you go. It's really trying to survive. Alrighty. Anyways, while that's all playing out, I'm thinking, yeah, the stars are rapid evolution now, so we are gonna give it the real kick now. Let's go ahead and save, of course. Before we modify stars at this point, you always want to kick in a save, but I'm gonna buff this like crazy. So, engulfing time. Oh, whoa-ho! What's all this? Didn't like that. Stars just had a massive ejection of material, which isn't really far from what would really happen, I guess, but maybe it doesn't want to go too large. Look at all that material. Oh, ho! Massive loss of material. Wow-wee. Right, let's make it bigger. Let's see if it can actually hold it. I don't know if it's doing that. That suggests it could pop at any moment, but I want to make it bigger. 0.4. There we go. The first one has been engulfed. It's completely gone. Oh, yeah. So Alpha A, pretty much at peak size almost. I mean, oh no, it shouldn't really be. I mean, it's larger than the sun, so it should in theory get up to 1 AU. But I don't know if the mass is going to allow it. There's something not quite right with the star. It doesn't really want to get larger. It looks like it's puffing out loads of material. Let's continue to make it larger, though. Let's see how large we can actually put it. It's losing mass. Even as the mass is meant to be locked, but apparently not. But we're making it bigger. I mean, that's how it happens anyway. It will lose mass as it gets bigger, so... Oh, yes. Starting to burst out material, I guess. I mean... Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's all estimates, really, but... Oh, yeah, that's pretty boiling hot, isn't it? Oh, dear. Ooh. I mean, a star of this... I mean, it's larger than the sun. Alpha Ray is slightly more massive than the sun, so effectively it should get a little bigger than the sun. There you go, another planet engulfed. Bang. Smash into the side of him straight away. Meanwhile, that's happening. Alpha B, in theory, should be getting a little bigger as well. Let's go for an immediate double up on size. Red star getting wild. So there you are. AU 0.1 now. Again, we're going to make that bigger. Up to 0.2. 0.3. There you go. So Alpha B, pretty wild. Luminosity times 10. They're all going to be absolutely bonkers now. Again, times 10 with you. Luminosity zones are pretty wild. So Venus is now the closest planet, and it is scorched. Oh yeah. 0.85 AU. Now, I think maybe we may have this as pink limit. I have no idea how long these stars are going to last like this since we've already lost material. Stuff like that. So, not looking great. Let's go for a save, because we'll probably be the last of the saves now. Because we need to start... we need to pop Alpha Centauri A first and get it into a white dwarf. So, let's continue to watch the evolution. It's like the orbital changes are mostly done at this point. Since there's nothing left to eject, all that action has already played out. So there you go. But the star orbits may change as we're losing mass. Things could break off, we will see. But not looking good for these guys. So there you go. Polyphemus coming in again for another attack on the orbits. There you go. It's going to sling by. It's probably going to get quite hot. Is it actually? Maybe is it going to actually make it round? Yeah, it is. Okay. So it slings round. Oh yeah. Okay. Polyphemus is going to get picked up. Oh, it went straight into the star. Collision course. It really was on the attack, wasn't it? Polyphemus consumed. Completely consumed by it. There you go. Okay, we'll get a save over that. Polyphemus destroyed by star. Complete impact. That's a fate worse than ejection, surely. It is gone. Oh, dear. Wow. Right, so anyway. We're now at peak size, really, for Alpha A. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a save. I'm going to do the usual process. So we're going to go just birth to death edition. There you go. So save it. Now what I need to do is replace. Now we need to put the white dwarf on top of it. So it's the only way, like I said, there's no way to turn the star into a white dwarf while keeping the orbit set, which is one thing I really hope we can see in the future, is the white dwarf to actually replace the star without us having to use the replace manually. If you just turn it into a white dwarf, the orbits stay the same. Well, you know, they stay in orbits. No, if you just place a new one in, they'll go bonkers. This is the only way to keep it somewhat realistic. So now what we do is we need to place the star back on top of the white dwarf and detonate it. And I don't think this is going to go too well for either system here, because I think that both of them are going to have a pretty hard time. So we're going to place Alpha A right slap bang in the middle there. And then all I need to simply do is slow down time. Simple as that. All I need to do is press play. And obviously I need to press the explode button. So detonate Alpha Centauri A. There you go. So not looking good. We now have a supernova in the... Well, a nova in the system. I mean, again, it is a supernova effectively in the game, but this is the best we can do that the game allows because we can't have a regular planetary nebula. Again, hopefully that's definitely something on my wish list to see at some point. But yeah, so let's press play. There you go. The nova has gone. So you can see orbits are going to break off. I mean, the white dwarf, they can hold on as much as they can, but I don't think it's going to work. We can try and auto-orbit everybody, but I don't think that's going to really help out much. So the nova is going to go off. It may destroy everything in its path anyway. Let's speed up time. Let's actually watch the nova go out. I mean, obviously, we'll look from Alpha Centauri B's perspective here, as our sister star bites the dust, quite literally. So there you go. The sister star is gone. The older, the more massive. It burnt through its hydrogen fuel faster, so it detonates faster. There you go. So, Alpha Centauri B. It's probably going to get a bit of temperature increase in this nova, but will the planets actually survive? We will see. It's quite cool seeing the nova from the second star, actually. But a fate soon to be for Alpha B. Now, will the planets hold on? Looks like the first ones are going to get absolutely annihilated. But will the second planets around this star hang on, or will they be demolished as well? There you go. Oh, looks like they are holding on. Oh, ho, ho. Looks like all the planets around Alpha A have been destroyed completely. There's nothing left. Looks like a lot of Alpha B's planets that haven't really made it either. So there you go. So the first star is gone. Bang. So we'll go ahead and remove all that. So what is actually remaining now? So Alpha B. There's Alpha. So there's the white dwarf. So the white dwarf of Alpha A may break away, or is it going to come back? Or it has lost a lot of mass, so the orbits have changed. There's nothing left around it. It's completely eradicated everything that was in orbit. So the only thing left is these guys. And that's it. So now there's no second star ripping stuff anymore. That really is it. There's definitely nothing on to the white, is there? Anything holding on? No, it's all alone. That's all that's left of Alpha A. So again, same fate for Alpha B, really. I mean, it's a red giant. First right dwarf has gone already, but this guy is pretty much going to be, well, it's going to swell up a bit more, I think. So let's go ahead and do that. It should, in theory, be it's shedding material as well. That's pretty cool, but they shouldn't normally do that. So there you go. We're going to engulf that first planet for sure. So there you go. It's getting bigger. It's going to pull it in eventually. It's on a collision course. Let's get a little bigger. Oh! And it's gone. It engulfed. So the star. It's not looking too great. Oh, yeah. That's looking pretty awesome, I have to say. Let's get a shot of that. Oh, yeah. I think it's probably due to the rotation speed and making an object this large. I think that's due to rotation speed causing that loss of material like that. Possibly. Right, so. I mean, how fast actually is it rotating? Let's have a look. Rotation was 110. Oh, maybe not then. Okay. There you go. So the closest planet here. Oh, yeah. That's the one with the negative contrast. With the massive dark spot on the front. That's pretty... Oh, my. Whoa. But I think at this point, let's go ahead and slow things down because there's no way that star's going to last much longer. So we're going to go ahead and get the replace, or we'll go ahead and save it. Alpha Centauri B, B to D edition. There you go. Replace the object with the white dwarf once more. I know it's the same size white dwarf, but it's close enough. And then all we need to do is place the B star on top of it, and kaboom! So... there he is. Slow it down. Press explode. Detonate the star. And there you go. That really is the end of that. The other white dwarf looks like it's completely gone now. But there you go. Well, I mean, in theory it should hold on, shouldn't it? I mean, they're still in orbital presence of each other. Let's see if that works. Oh. So there's the white dwarf. Oh, yeah, I don't think anything's surviving that. I think it's like the dominant gas giant there. Is that the only one left? It may be. We'll go over a quick auto orbit just to see if anything holds on. But the white dwarf should hopefully still hold in place. But here you are. So this is all that's left. Speed up time. No, all the gas giants were destroyed. Was Aria going to hold on? Hasn't got any lock features. So it looks like... oh! It's lost all of its gas. Oh, yeah. How was that? How did that survive? Oh, wow, okay. What orbit is that? How is that over here? What happened to it? Something ejected long ago by the looks of it. Oh, I'm not sure that should really be there, but there you go. And boom. So, second star gone. So all that's left is 2 right dwarfs and 1 remains. Oh, so they are, there they go, they are in a binary. There you go, so they are still hanging on, okay. Hey. And they're going to be till the end of time, pretty much. I mean, I don't think that area gas giant should have survived. Oh, I got ejected anyway. So you end up with 2 binary white dwarfs and no planets. So there you are. That is the end of that. So, what do you guys think of that? Bit of a crazy end. Trying to do a death for a binary system isn't the easiest. But if anyone's got any feedback of how I could sort of improve that sort of for future ones, let me know down below in the comments. I mean, that's the only way I can think of is really replacing it, get the white dwarf generator. Because if you just detonate the star, you don't get any white dwarf or anything. So then it breaks all the orbits and stuff. But if anyone's got any ideas, please let me know your feedback in the comments. Any constructive criticism, stuff like that, let me know. Okay, everyone, so with that all said and done, really hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you did, press that like button, subscribe for more, helps on the journey to 50,000 subscribers. Let's see if we can go for 100 likes on today's video as well. That'd be absolutely amazing. Really appreciate all your support as always. And make sure you guys all have a great day. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.